Testing, testing, testing. Right. Properties. Let us game. Let's have a look. See if the stream works. And finally got some time to actually do this game. So let's just have a look. There we go. Game audio. Right. Who have we got? Oh, and what a surprise, Galoomba's in the stream before I'm in it. Hey Galoomba, GG on 1-2. I'm going to see if I can actually follow you. With some... You now actually have like 3 iconic runs in the first 3 levels, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see if we can dupe some 37s. I had a really close 37 pace about 5 minutes ago. Only really started because I haven't played in like a week. That's a good way to start it off. At least this level's not like dumb like some of the other grinds I've been doing. Even so, I forgot there's that glitch there, which is probably the definition of dumb. Right. Oh, okay, that's fine. Are you able to edit that playlist? I will edit it after this, that's fine. I wondered why you were saying that in speedrun.com, because I thought it doesn't really make a difference, but... Yeah, I forgot, I put the unlisted one, didn't I? In the top 50. Yeah, I'll swap that out, it's not a big deal. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. But no, I want to do... I don't think I would care enough to go for 1-2, it looks a bit finicky. I want to do 1-1, 1-3, 7-5, 11-6 before I go. But yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have definitely stopped last year. Quit on a high. I've got a few plans, but yeah, I've got to be careful now because 5-7-38 might slightly alter some things. I just got to be careful. I could always flip the narrative in my favour, even if I end up having to re-rate stuff, so I could always end on a quote-unquote top 1 and then get it downgraded to top 2 like a week after. I still think 11-643 is definitely going to be a top 1. Like 100%. But that's not necessarily what I'm after. Because I don't even think I'm going to get it, really. Like, I'm not really that confident in that grind. But there is something I'm a bit more confident which I can get. Which I want to go for. I mean, 11-643, like, I don't see it. Like, I don't know, I've started thinking I need to start dropping stuff tiers. Because some of the tiers are getting really bloated now. Like, we're getting stuff like 1-244 being like a former top 1 over 5-739. Everything's kind of getting pushed down tiers. You're getting to the point now where like 9-538 is like almost becoming like the former top 1. It's kind of crazy. I mean, that hasn't been dropped a tier in like a whole year. Whereas like other stuff around it has been dropped like 1 or 2 tiers. Like 7-5, I mean I had to drop 8-6 recently. I'm tempted to drop 7-5 if I go back to it. Like there's a few things which I think need to be dropped to 97 tier. Because 98 tier is becoming a bit bloated. With like a bunch of old runs. I just don't know, like we thought that 1-2 would be. 3-1 probably won't be at this point. I think I've downgraded 3-1 to like barely top 1. But like what normally happens is like we have something rated top 1 and then somebody will get it and it's just not as hard. I still think like your best bet, to be honest, like 5-6 isn't even going to be top 1 anymore. It might even only be top 3. Same with 6-6. That will probably only be top 4. Oh, Oh, look who's turned up. Hey, Luigi Master. Welcome to the stream. Been a while. Hope you're good. We've just been talking about how your 5-738 kind of changes everything. Because it's taken away what would have been a top 1 today from Galumba. I do believe 1-243 is better than 1-333. Even if it somehow doesn't have a 4898 pipe still, and you're right, Galumba, it was a bit scruffy in some places, and it did miss one edge boost, but I think it's just such a dumb run, like, it has to be. Are you saying it should be lower? I just thought it was barely, like, possible, like, you can change that on the spreadsheet if you want to. Just make sure it's symmetrical, right? I mean, what? 74. Are you saying we should downgrade 73 as well to 94 tier? And then. Because what's 74? 74 is 89 tier, so 73 is 95 tier. So I think I used that to extrapolate out to 102. I mean, unless you think it's quite possible, but I thought the 73 looked really tight when you got it. I mean, Luigi Master made it look pretty easy, but like, it didn't look like there was a whole second of time save. I think even Luigi Master would probably say that 73's, I would say, maxed, but I know you think it isn't. And it probably isn't, but yeah. I mean, 1-575, probably only 98 tier after what you were showing. Maybe 99. Yeah, I could see that. Like, you're just on a real tear recently, like, I mean, I've been swamped with work anyway, but even if I was actually playing properly, I don't think I'd be able to keep up anymore. There was that section where, like, Rad Gamer had, like, overtaken you and was, like, a lot stronger, especially on 9-3, but I don't know, maybe we're just glazing some of these runs, but, like, all these runs which we thought were, like, super top 1, like 7-7, 1-1, 1-2, you got so quickly, and you said that they're, like, lower than we thought they would be. But I don't know, like, is that you just got really good all of a sudden, or maybe the AR just not as hard as we thought? But I mean, 1-136 still looks ridiculous. Like, if I get it, it's going to be my top 1. Come on, please. 37? Nah, probably 38. Not bad though. Still low 38. Yeah, quite low. If I get bored, who's this guy at this point? Below! This guy with his takes. Bro, it says below 1-136. What? Oh my days. Right, I might downgrade it, but like, what is that take? That's crazy. So you're saying that 1-244 is like low-key garbage now? Damn, I mean, technically, that was like I was thinking of potentially dropping stuff a tier for 1-2. But I still think 45 is like a really top time. I'm like, at this point, 9-5 is like... 9-5 has just been so glazed. Like, if I drop 1-2 to top 9, like you say, we're basically saying that 9-538 was a top 1 when set. That's the precedent we're setting. Because I'll have to drop the 44 to 97 tier, which will put it outside the top 20. And then, if we're still keeping 9-5 as 98 tier, I'm really tempted to drop 9-5 tier as well. The problem is that now we've got 5-7 being 101 tier, we kind of just created such a large gap. And then we'll be literally saying that it's like 4 tiers clear of like anything from 2023, which is like kind of crazy to think about. I mean, I've already buffed 6-1 because it's better than you say it is, Luigi Master. Like, I don't care if my run's 19th frame. I think it's my best run I've ever done. Like, period. I think it's a top 7 or 8 run, my 19th frame. Like, fight me, but like, I think it's better than... I'm trying to think what's 99 tier at the moment. I think it's as good as a 7-449. Like, my 56 anyway, because it's like so close to 55. And I know 55 is possible, but... Well, that would be probably not top 1 anymore, but definitely top 2. 6-155. I felt I was pacing it, but like it's just so finicky. I think Galumba and I agreed 11-643 would be top 1. I'm thinking of going 7-563. That would probably be top 2. Same with stuff like 6-6, 5-6. I think, are you going to go for 5-530, Galumba? I know you said that was on your radar at one point. I mean, we're kind of just like scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point. We're sort of finding stuff which we didn't even think was possible. Yeah, but like 1-1 is just like, I'm not scared of this grind. As you said, it's just not technical. Like, I just need a good slope. One good slope, and then I literally just hold crouch the whole way, and then just need good speed off the second part. It's just like, it's not super difficult as a other grind. It's tight though, but like, meanwhile, I don't know. Although my 10-134 looks ugly as hell. Like, I don't know, I don't like that being my top 1, but I honestly think 79 hours was justified on it. And I think that bonk doesn't really lose any time because I kept more speed on that down section. I think that grind is horrible. Like, that's why I still think that, I know Luigi Master you don't want to do the sweep again, but I think you would, like, the reason why I went for my Untieds is because I think if you went back to the game, you would have a better time tying Galumba's Untieds, even so they're top 10, than some of my Untieds. Like, I personally think 10-560 would be harder for you than 1-136. And I think 10-134 would be harder for you than 1-243. Even so, they're not as good. Like, I'm not saying like anywhere near as good as Galumba's runs, but I just think they'll be harder for you personally to tie. Because it's like sort of a technical skill set rather than just speed, which we all know you're good at anyway. Yeah, I saw that strat on your 36, but like, it's quite hard for me to line it up. Like, I don't think I've actually lined that up before. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. See if I get speed. I had a 28 frame, remember, before you got your 36. So I did have a run which was like halfway there. I'm kind of just zoning out at the moment. Again, I haven't played this game in like a week. Just been really busy with work. Went to Switzerland as well. Won a tournament out there. So, absolutely balling when it comes to sport and swarmed with work. Just have not had time for this game one bit. It's been cool to see how well you're doing though. But yeah, I've definitely fallen behind now. I think I'm like a whole tier below when it comes to my top 10 compared to you two. When at one point I was like within half a tier. Like my top 10 was really strong. I mean, my top 10 is still crazy strong. Like, if you look back on, you know, what some of the top runs were like 5 or 6 months ago. Like, my top 10 probably eclipses that. But it's just stuff has moved forward now. Like, not to mention, like, my last 2 public uploads have been my number 1 and my number 2. Like, in my opinion. I think I'm constantly improving still, but it's just, everyone is improving more. I almost got the fence jump, nice. Just everyone's improving even more. Like, this seems to be like another 2023, where like, we're just pushing the tier forward. Because we didn't really move forward much in 2024. We only moved forward like 3 tiers. But now I feel like this is one of those years where we're already like on another tier entirely. I feel by the end of the year, like, we're going to be seeing times like 2-433. Maybe like 9-537. I mean, I joke about it, but I don't think Luigi Master ties that easily. Like, I never put, like, I never got a true 60 pace. Like, I got paces which I thought were 59 pace, but like, they missed a key coin or this or the other. But I never ever got a box which was a 352 in 34 hours. Like, that was my best ever box and probably my best ever ending, and it was a 46 frame. So like, you know, it is my top 12, but you know, it could be higher. And the fact of the matter is, he would need Mario Master to help with the touchscreen as well. Like, I mean, that's another reason why I didn't rate it much higher, because I know I sort of modded out the doors, so I can't really claim it to be that high, but I think it's a really tricky level. It's probably the most technical. Also, hey Hilk, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. How's it going? Almost finished Dutch college or whatever it is. It's been a while. But great to see you. Great to see you. Oh my days. Yeah, trying to tie Galoomba's new 1-136 here, which he set a couple of weeks ago. I think I've got 137 dupe from like 2-3 weeks ago, but the 36 is going to be a bit tight. This is potentially a 37. Yeah, that was definitely a 37. First year of your bachelor's, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Congrats on finishing. Hopefully you can enjoy a nice long summer now. I will be in Rotterdam again in early August. My once a year trip for my sort of Racket Sports World Championships, which go on there. So I'm getting quite used to the Netherlands. I was actually in Switzerland last week doing another tournament. Was just telling the lads about it. Just been doing work and sport, so just haven't had a chance to really keep up with Galoomba. Not that I could anyway now, he's a bit too good. He's probably like as good as LM now. Apart from the fact LM decided to finally do a grind and spend 30 hours somewhere, which is what we've been asking him to do the whole time. And the result was 5-7 38, which I wouldn't be surprised, considering how much he was glazing his 39 when he said it, saying it was probably one of his best ILs he's ever done. I wouldn't be surprised if Luigi Master was to say in this stream that that 38 is the best run he's ever done. Period. Apart from... I'm trying to think what he would say would be better than that. Maybe not an IL, but I would still say like one of his any % Wii U runs might be better. Lot of criminality. Oh, I'll be careful then. Fair enough. Well, when I've been in Rotterdam, I haven't seen the criminal activity, but, you know, I'll make sure not to walk back from the venue, like, at night time, just in case. Am I doing any % soon? Oh, are you talking to Hilk? Because, you know, I'm not doing any % anytime soon. I might do an RTA on this game, but... the question is, will Hilk return to this game anytime soon? Yeah, that's fair, don't worry. I should have left this game a long time ago, Hilk. But the fact that you're still in the stream means a lot. Oh, my days. I just want to actually have some... I just want to get some good runs and then I'll be gone. Because I am actually getting... even though I'm not playing too much now, like, I do feel I'm still improving. Like, my last 2 public runs were pretty good. And it's not every day you get to say you beat Luigi Master by 3 seconds on a level which is optimized as this category. So we take that. 9-250. It'd be cool to see, like, by the time you finally start getting a proper times page, Galoomba, it would be nice to see, like, how you get on with some of those more tricky times. Okay, this is really slow, but it could still 38. Yeah, it's a 38. Maybe even a 39. Yeah. No, 38. 38's a pretty free now. That's crazy. How's that a 38? Felt bad. Yeah, but like... I guess he's going for 116, but Toemaster went for 116. He sat on like my edit for 2 years. I mean, if Brandy gets it, I literally said you could just use the edit at this point. Like, I literally sat on it for so long. I literally had that edit a year before I made my Champions Road edit. And that was a year ago now. Oh, you want it? Oh, Hilk said he wanted to get the Tanuki boot Champions Road. Yeah, that'd be awesome. It'd be so pog if you came back for like 1 IL. Or like 9-120. Or is it 19 now? The Untied, I don't even know. That level's become so broken. But now this category is slowly becoming like Switch ILs. You should see what Galumba did to 1-2 today. Boo Tanuki, lol. So Luigi Master, that's the question. Is 5-738 the best run you've ever done? I know there's probably been longer hours than 30-hour grinds, but like, you were already quite good at that level. You already said that it was like your best level for a while. Like when you used to have it as your top 1 glitchless. And you were also saying it was more optimized than like any other run you've done. The question is the 38 better than stuff like 11-636, which you say is your best run on the Wii U? Is it better than... I don't even know what your best one on Switch is. You see, I think that's you being conservative again, Luigi Master. I reckon you could be... If you can skip the boost panels, I reckon 10X is possible. I reckon 10X is possible. I mean, yeah, we're not debating glitchless. Like, you haven't had a grind more than 16 hours, which was 8-6, which I've dropped outside the top 20 by the way. I've downgraded it a tier because basically everything needs to be dropped a tier now. Yeah, but the question is it the best ever? Is it the best IL ever? It might be. Fair enough, it might be. Because, like, what? The only comparison is, like, 11-636. Which, like... I think if I get 11-643, it's better than your 36. Like, hands down. Hands down. But it would be debatable whether or not the 43 would be better than 38 on 5-7. My inkling would say yes. I still would have it a higher tier, but... I don't know. It's less concrete, in my opinion, than, like, the catsuit 11-636. But, like, 11-643 would be... Like it's harder than 3-353, like, for a start. Like, hands down. I think the only thing I can think of, which I could technically get on a fluke, would be something like 2-433. Yeah, the fact that we're saying that about these runs now, like, we have to see whether it's top 1, because, like, stuff like 1-243, 1-136, it wasn't even meant to be a debate. Like, these were meant to be, like, clear top 1s. But then, like, nowadays, some of these runs are so good that you can't even say that now. Right, let's just get a cheeky little 40, whatever this is. Oh my god, this is like a 42. Let's bin that. But, like, I don't know, does anything on Switch, like, what even is your best run on Switch? Like, we need, like, a top 50 on Switch, because no one knows how good Switch runs are. Like, they all look the same. I think Galumba would say something like 7-417 itemless is his top 1. But then, like, 16 is possible, so, like, I don't know. What is the best Switch one? I'm just trying to think, like, what... Apart from stuff, like, whimsical, like 9-537, like, there's not really anything clear which beats 5-738. Like, 5-738 was always going to be, like, the peak of the category. And you kind of got it a bit earlier than we thought. Oh my god, this is so slow. What else is there? Because, like, even stuff like 7-735 now, like, we can't even... I think that's already fallen to top 4. Like, it was literally top 2, like, a week ago. But already it's, like, fallen 2 spaces. It's crazy how you think that 1-2 is, like, below 1-1, though. That's quite funny. Amazing. Yeah, this is slow. This is like 38. 39. And a crouch boost. Nice. Just thinking if there's a way to like speed up the pipe. Or maybe skip that pipe. I still think like the only thing left for this category is if somebody has like finds a meta for momentum spins. Like there will be like another renaissance of times. Like I can see 1-135 happening if we can find a way to momentum spin. Because you can then perform the skip with the pipe if you have enough speed. If you can like do a jump into spin and keep the momentum. But like I think only Raze has been able to pull that off on Switch. Like that would be like a very, very high level like mechanic. Something like you'd have to almost macro. But yeah, I think the top like the first 3 levels are probably finally maxed now, which is crazy. The gold standard is indeed. Actually, no, I think Columbus is probably right. I think 1-1, the 1-242 is probably out there. So there probably is still 1 more second to cut. It's crazy how low we got. Hey Toadmaster, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Welcome to the stream. Seeing some absolute legends pop up in the stream today. Toadmaster, of course, Galoomba, as always. Hilk and Luigi Master. Been a pretty pog lineup so far. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Galoomba's been getting some lucky grinds recently, but I don't know. This is gonna be probably a long one for me. Haven't been able to cake anything in a while. Actually, to be honest, I say that, but 9-250 was a complete cake. That was like, what, 12 hours? And I comfortably think it's my second best run. The question is, do I go for even lower on 9-2 and try to make that into a top 1? I don't know. This is slow. Hello? Still 38, I think. Yeah, 38. Nice. You're taking a long break. Oh, how come? Does that mean that no Champions Road 116? That's a shame. Does that mean when you come back, you'll finally play on the Wii U? Pog? We need someone to challenge Galoomba. Will Toadmaster try the Toad category? That is the question. I love how literally I'm duping 38s instead of 37s. Second place on what? Come back and get your second place on what? Is there like an IL leaderboard all of a sudden? Surely you want to come back and get first place or something, no? Or am I missing something? This is so slow. Mode, crouch jump. In 2064. Alright, mate. Question is, what will be the what will be the top 1 in 2064? Any predictions? Will we finally see 1-135 in 2064? Yeah, Galumba's already pushed this category way further than I thought it would. Like, I think his top 10 is now the strongest top 10 in the game. But it definitely was before 5-738. But even now, I think, now he's got 1-243, I think it's back to being the strongest. Because he's now got like the second, third, fourth best runs. His in the game, the second and fourth being untied. 1-240, that's yeah, probably. It's probably a way. Like the 43 is pretty dumb now. I can definitely see 42 happening. I might actually add that to the tier list, but that would be a top one. But no, I think after I get this, I'll probably go for 7-5. Because I want to get 63. At some point, if no one goes for it, I'm going to go for 11-1 as well. Because that's literally just got a free 2-second time save. I just need to know how to work it with the cycle. Like, I've already landed like that time save like 2 or 3 times. And I know it's free. It's probably the easiest untied in the game right now. We just need to figure out how it actually works. Apart from 11-1, no, there's not really any free untieds anymore. I sometimes go back to the 3-7 thinking it's a free untied, but it's just not. There's just nothing easy in this category now. I tried 4-1. I tried a new strategy on that. Actually, 1 minute, I might actually show you LM. I got a 51 with it, but there's a new strategy on 4-1 I tried, which like basically involves like wall jumping in the beginning, and it's about half a second faster, but I don't know, it can get 48, but everything else is just too annoying on that level. So I think I got like a flat 51 and then just called it a day. But no, it is 48able. I'm just losing all my speed there. I don't even know at that point what I want to get. Like, I thought 11-851 was possible if you like got a good enough cycle, but I think 53's probably not max, but it's definitely cycle locked for now. You can get your times back that you were better. Yeah, I know. Like, I know what you mean. Like the better you get, the longer your grinds get. It's the reality of this game. Like, the more optimized times get, like, the more time you're going to have to spend to beat your best times. Like, back in the day, a top 1 grind would be, like, done in... Like, I literally never used to have any grinds which were really done, like, took more than a day. Whereas now, like, there's almost nothing which I can get done in a day. It's just amazing how things change. Like, apart from the Champions Road, I never really used to take more than a day to get something. Yeah, this is slow. How is this almost 38 pace? I know you said you're pretty much done with this category, LM, because you got like 5-738, which is the time you wanted to get. But I don't know if you were to ever one up it, what would you go for? Like, what crazy time do you think is possible, which would be better than 5-738? Are you gonna say something like 1-242? I don't know. Or 9-537? I don't know. Restore the big 3. And then get 3 stars, any percent. Well, that's interesting. I don't think that's. I think you should go for 142. I don't think 143 is like. I don't even think that would be top 1. I think that would be a top 2 at the moment. Because what, Champions Road's fallen to 6th now, I think. Has it? No, it's fallen to 5th. But still, like... I don't know. I kind of feel like 143 isn't that bad, because your run makes it look like quite easily doable. Like, it's something I've even thought about going for myself, but 142, like, that would be, like, I feel like a 25-hour grind for you, as opposed to, like, a 12-hour grind or something. If you wanted something to really stretch yourself, and that would be a top 1. Like, there's no way I can see that not being a top 1. Whatever top 1 for the XSX. Yeah, I don't know. I might still have it rated as top 1. Like 143. I need to check if it's 101 or 100 tier. I mean, it's just not though. That's top 4. 7-735 is top 4. It's crazy how, like, we're back to, like, the old top 4. 1-3, 1-2. It's always the same levels that just keep, like, rising to the top. Oh, this is so slow. Yeah, but the skip literally saves like 5 seconds. Like, his run, like, is admittedly, like, he says it himself. It's like not much better than his 40. I think he was saying that his 40 is better than his 36. It's really cool that he's lowered it 6 seconds. And, like, don't get me wrong, the fact he got it in 28 hours, like, and he only finished 3 runs to get the 35 is honestly, like, a crazy lucky grind. There's a reason why we rated it, like, above Champions Road, but, like, it's not, like, 1-3 level of, like, optimization. And it's not as good as, like, the 2 runs this week, 1-2 and 5-7. I still find it crazy that Luigi Master thinks the new 1-2 isn't that good, though. I thought it was pretty hot of a run. I don't think 6-7-48 would be top 10 if he, because that's what I think Brandy could get. Like, if Brandy joins the category, his untied would be 6-7-48. I think that probably scrapes top 10. I don't know, what have I even got it rated as? I think I've got it rated as like top 8 if it get at the moment. But like, you already need a time which is like a mid 99 tier to break top 10 now. Like what? Just 2 weeks, like just a month ago, like 10-134 was like top 7, and it's now top 11. So like, you know, yeah, but that's still better than 1-333, no? If you take under 10 hours, that's still like a top 2. Like if you take more than 10 hours, then we're talking like the new like 100 tier or 101 tier. You probably could, but like it's one of your most practiced levels, and it's still pretty tricky, I would say. But yeah, the fact it doesn't have a 498 pipe, like, I don't know, it does look a bit loose. And you got a 40-second frame, not like a 46th. You're probably right. It could be like top 6. So maybe I'll downgrade it. You have to test it out. Nice. (2-130). That's a shout. I can see that happening one day. And then at 6-642 and 5-626, I'm definitely excited to see. And I do want to go back on 7-5. mean, what do you think of like the? I mean, I guess it's been a while since I've actually had a chance to talk to you, LM, because I know you had like a bit of a hiatus. Not that it did you any like disservice, because you come back stronger than ever. But what do you think about stuff like 9-3, like the 9-2, the 10-1? You know, some of these times which have been creeping in recently. The 2-3. I guess we haven't actually had a chance to talk about all these untieds recently, like, and how you sort of rate each of them. Because you kind of just slap them where, like, Galumba thinks. I mean, I can tell you for a fact 9-3 is horrible. Like, I went for 53 and it took me 15 hours just to get within 2 seconds of record. Albeit I wasn't going for all the strats, but, like, it's a very good run. But even that's now, like, what, top 7? I think it's already fallen, like, to top 6, top 7, because of, like, all these new runs. Yeah, it's top 7 now. That's crazy. It's literally top 4, like, a month ago. This is slow. Like, 39 pace. Yeah. Barely. The thing with 2-3 though, it's weird because like there's a way bigger gap between 32 and 33 than there is 31 and 32. That's like the problem with the rating on that. It almost implies that 32 should be 93 tier to make it symmetrical, but I think everyone who went for 32 knows for a fact that it can't be any lower than 94 tier. Like, we already have it like level with 9-5 39, which, like, I think 2-3 32 is like one of the most underrated runs of all time still. Like, it was a, you know, it's aged very well. But then at the same time, like, 31 isn't that impressive. Like, it's like one of those paradoxes where 32 is so impressive because it's very tight. But then 31 is just like, oh, you can get a good start. And all of a sudden, if you get the Galumba start, you just need to get the ending on the 32, and then you can get a 31. And then the ending on his 31 was dreadful. Like, he does what? I don't know. He looks like he does a correction at the end, because he's too scared he's going to miss the flagpole. So he just doesn't look clean. And I think it's 46 frame, but... Now, we're just talking about like some of these runs which have been set since you've been gone. Like, I was kind of saying to... Like, LM agrees with the rating on 2-3, but it's like one of those runs where... Like, if I was to rank them symmetrically, like, because I think, what? I can't even remember, like, pretty sure there's a 7-tier gap between 33 and 32, and only a 5-tier gap between 31 and 32. No, but it would. It does make 2-4 33 possible, because top route is faster than even, like, it's not, it's faster if you do it right. There's a way to get a proper, like, I don't know if I've shown you, but you can actually get it completely bonkless if you get a moon jump, and then you can keep all the speed, and then you can get a boost. And if you time it perfectly, you don't get any bonk on the down as well. 33 is possible. There's a reason why I've got it rated like 104. But you're right, it'll be the same tier for both. Like, it's just as hard on 10-1 as 2-1. It's very tight though. What might actually be possible as well is, I mean, Galumba will know it, but there was a 10-1 run which should have been 34, which I did bottom route, and I phased through one of the blocks, and I got a boost forward. I reckon if you can get multiple ones of those, that could actually make bottom route on 10-1 faster than bottom route on 2-4. Alright, Help. It's been great seeing you in the stream. Catch you later. Have a good one. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, mate. Much appreciated. But yeah, 2-4 33 is like... Yeah, 10-1 33 is definitely possible. Like, it's the same thing. But like, I don't know. The phasing through the blocks probably not. I'm convinced that a 487 pipe's possible. I've had almost 487 pipes on that level. I'm convinced it's possible. And then, as you said, 33 is definitely possible. But like, it's like the hardest thing I can think of right now. Like, it would be 2 or 3 tiers clear of like even your 5-738. Like, we're talking like, you know, probably like beyond 9-737. So 9-537. Which is like the only other thing I can think of which is like that hard. Like 102 tier. The question is like, I don't even think we've got 3-661 rated as a top 1 anymore. I think that will fall under like top 3, top 2. Because I know you said you were going to go for that at some point, Galumba. So you said your thought on 2-3, that's fair. Like, it's currently top 10. I think you're happy with the placement of 2. Oh, whoa, what's that? I think you're happy with the placement of 10-1 as well. Like, just below it. Yeah, you're right. But only using the top route Toadmaster. Like, I know you had an argument with me before I had 10-134 on the... But, like, the top route is the only way. Bottom route is hard capped at a high 34. Yeah, exactly. Not with bottom route. What you told me so? You told me that bottom route was faster, which is wrong. Like, so I told you so, bro. I never said 33 was impossible. Like, the whole point is I said 33 was possible, but only with top route. So I don't know what you're saying I told you so about, because... But yeah, it's all good. I actually think that 10-133 is easier than 2-433. Because, like, the start is more consistent because you've got faster slopes and you've not got the box in the way. Actually, I'm going to change that quickly on the rankings. The problem is, does it still make sense rating-wise? Yeah, I'm going to downgrade this to 103. Yeah, that makes sense. And then... I don't know, do I downgrade 1-2? Like, it's only just been set. Do I downgrade it to 99 tier and make it top 3? Or, I mean, Luigi Master's even suggesting it could be as low as top 9, top 8. I reckon I could put it top 5, 1-2. I reckon I could put it top 5. And it still makes sense. But then the thing is, we'll be saying that 1-246 is worse than 9-5. I mean, is it finally time that we pull the trigger on 9-5 and just say, look, it's overrated? Just pull the trigger on it and drop it like 3 spots on my like top, like, because I've already dropped it below 6-1. It's now my top 5. Do I just pull the trigger and drop it to my top 8? Like, I don't know, because every time I look at that run, it's like, You think it's top 3 or 4? I think it's time we make some sort of change to this. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna make some changes to the rankings quickly. I'm gonna drop this to top 5. Which means that I'm dropping, oh gosh, we're dropping 1-246 to 93 tier, which, fair. Then I think we just pull the trigger on 9-5. Yeah, just... I'm going to buff 9-5 42 to 81 tier. And then I'm going to downgrade everything else by a tier. This is like... Ooh. I'm probably going to regret doing this, but I think this is still I wanted to, yeah. So this will fall it below... Is this just below... God, it's below 3-3. Yikes. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh no, it's just above 3-3. So it would be my top 7. And then... Do I then downgrade these two again? Like 6-1 and 7-5? Yeah, I think it's finally time we pull the trigger on some of these 99s as well. The problem is, if I pull it on... There's not really anything which I could drop a tier in the 99 tier, which would make sense. Because then, like, I'd be dropping 10-1 and 2-3 down to, like, top 20 level. I mean, 1-Castle, is it that good? I think I might almost have to fall with... I don't... It's come to the point now where 6-... Nah, I mean, 9-5 took him 3.5 hours. It was quite hard for LM to get. Because I remember that back then it was the 1-244 took him 4 hours. And back then that was quite a long grind. I mean, I'll look over some of these a bit more later. I mean, 6-1 might get nerfed to 97 tier again. I mean, it would still be my top 3. Or maybe top 4. 1-Castle, debatable. I reckon these two drop a tier. 6-1 and 7-5. But then at this point, it's good. If they fall below, oh no, they'll be just above 6-7. I'm going to say, because 6-7 is still in the top 25. Like, it's been, what, 2 years since that time? Like, it's aged well. Like, we all knew it was going to age well, but, like, yeah, that's crazy. We'll have a discussion about it later after the stream, Golimba. Also, thanks for dropping by, Luigi Master. I appreciate it. Sorry I haven't got any 37 dupes, but no, it's been great to see you on stream, and congrats again on 5-738. It's really got us to rethink the whole tiering system. Right, I see what we can do. Oh my god, I can't even get any places now. I might literally just stop making it, start just editing the spreadsheet for the rest of the stream. I need to be careful to don't edit it too much, but I think it is about time we start pulling the trigger on some of these tiers. Like, for consistency's sake as well. Because, like, realistically, we never thought 9-5 was better than 1-2 44 or 5-7 39 for that matter, so we can't really have it retroactively above both. Yeah, it's come to that point, hasn't it, Golimba? Maybe just, like, build your times page at this point. You got so much top runs. It's just about getting, like, your worst times lower now. Getting your summer best to, like, better than mine. Sub 150. You said 5-1, didn't you? That's a potential. I don't even know what to go for either. Like, will I even finish this 1-1 grind? I mean, I've got the edit plan for this. But then I've also got another edit planned for probably 7-5 at this point. So it's just, do I want to go for that first? Oh my god, this is so slow. I'd love somebody to get close to it so we can lower it a tier as well. Because my god, that is becoming overrated very quickly. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with like my levels like 8 Castle, which I still haven't got around to doing. Like the summer best, like, because the way I calculate the summer best is that it calculates like what your projected is comparison to like the record. So on levels where you're really far off record, it's going to lower your, it's going to increase your summer best. Of course, your summer best isn't accurate until you've got a complete times page. So like, you can't just say, oh, you know. Yeah. But it's basically there just to add like a comparison of like what pace you're roughly gonna get once you complete your times page. But it's not exact science because, as you said, there's gonna be some levels which are just slower in comparison to record. 8 Castle, big one of them. I haven't even set a good run yet. I had a couple of low 38s, but I'm just kind of zoning out now. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm allowed to just relax. Not expecting anything out of this night, which is good. Might end up fluking in another mid 37 again. That's why I like IL, you can literally just zone out. It's not like RTA. You can literally have like a whole hour where I'm just playing like this badly. Yeah, I've seen. I think he's going to sub 130. We've seen how skillful he is at glitchless. Like, you know, he was legitimately better than us like a month or two ago. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for Luigi Master getting 5-7-7-38, like he would have like 2 runs better than my top 1. Oh sheesh, wow, he's really pacing quickly then. Fair play. It's good to show that the community that the IL runners are just better than the 80% runners, lol. Because we're quicker. I mean, JK, of course, just in case there isn't any percent runner in chat. But, like, no, at least it will put more respect on, like, the achievements of IL runners when, like, Luigi Master and Rad just show how good IL runners actually are at the game. What's crazy though is that my 141 from like what 4 years ago now still translates to like a 135 any percent or 136 any percent, right? Which would still put me in like the side of the top 20. And I got that literally 2021 and I lost 30 seconds in 5 Captain Toad. And my sob was a 136 after 3 runs. So I probably could have 138'd quite quickly. So, it just shows that, you know, sub 135 any percent doable. But sub 130 is next level, so Rad's really doing good there. Fair play. I might just jump on 7-5 in a sec. Yeah, I'm tempted to do a complete overhaul of Ratings 3.0 and drop quite a few things by tier tonight. So yeah, you can monitor the spreadsheet after the stream to make sure I don't go too crazy with the nerfs. And what an edge crouch on the clear pipe, huge. This level's annoying. Whatever level is there. Just not really getting that much good slope speed. Yeah, swim. Who knows, indeed. It's worth trying anything at this level. Ah, so slow. Okay, that's good speed, and then I got too much speed. Nice. Oh, it'd be nice just to get a 36 for like out of nowhere tonight, but probably not gonna happen. Nice. Really slow. Yeah, let's try some other levels quick then. First time boost moment? No. See if I'm allowed to do this. I mean, yeah, my 28 frame definitely had improvement, so I'll be on better paces for sure. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. How did I used to do the backup strat? Because I used to have like a backup strat for 28 if I missed this first thing. Oh, it was like if I... No, I swear I had a more vector speed than that. There we go. I need to get the edge character. Yeah, 26 is going to need like a really good start. There we go. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That was very quick though. Like 4th attempt. Can't believe I got a boost that early. That used to take me so long to get. Like 28 had the backup strat, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, oh no, yeah, the 20. It was the 29, but that was 28 pace. And of course, your 28 had the original strat. Without the boost. Like your 28 is like a mid 27 with the boost. Like it's very impressive. There was a reason why we called it top 1. Okay, trying to get the double edge boost though. Yeah, I think you need like a double edge boost for the 26. And then 6-642, I might just try a few attempts. Just seeing what's going on. There we go. Ooh, not enough speed though. I mean, how I had boosts before, which are like even too fast to like even faster than my 27, which just give me too much speed. So if there's a way to control it, then yeah. Oh yeah, agreed. Like even 8-437, like that's aged well. That's aged well. Not quite. Right, a few more attempts and I'll try something else. Because this is infuriating. I forgot how bad this grind was. There we go. Oh my god, how have I met that? Which had the speed? It's crazy how this run's not even in my top 12 anymore. Is it 13th for me? No, it's 11th. It's 11th. It's just outside my top 10. I'm tempted to drop 11-6 a tier, but I don't know. I still think it holds up. It's crazy how it's now the same tier as like 1-244. He reckons he can get it under 10 hours. I reckon it would take him like 8 or 9. It's pretty difficult. But if that's the case, then it would be top 2, surely. I don't know. Because he makes a big deal about how it only took 6.5 hours to get 1-3. I'm not gonna lie, this level's not hard. Like, now I know the looking down strat. That actually would have, I think, made like a 28. Actually, no, because it had backup strats, it's probably 29. Five seconds off pace moment. Nice. You've been fluking a lot lately. Pretty cool though. You are owed some good luck. Slow. Oh my days, what's going on? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Hilk. I don't think I've ever seen that. 1 minute, let me just quickly have a look at the edit I made Toemaster like a year ago. I don't think that's ever been done. Because the Toemaster was showing me like his best catsuit start ever. And it was like a mid 86, I'm pretty sure. Let me have a quick look for you. Right, Toemaster. I'll link it in the stream as well, because like this should have been done like what, a year and a half ago now. Like, but he's been sitting on this edit forever. So this is his best start. Let's have a look. Skipped about a minute if you want to. Actually, yeah, I think minute intro was it? Just under a minute. So this is his best start. I spliced it where he did the new strat. Yeah, it's not even a mid. It's like a low 486. Yeah, it's like almost a 485, and that's like his fastest pace. Does the 116 even have a 486? Kalimba. Like 487's crazy. Are you doing that now, by the way? Like, how are you still this good at the game? Yeah, wow. I don't know how Hilk says he's not going to touch the game again. Immediately touches the game and he's setting... What the hell? When you say 2 frames under, do you mean the last 2 frames of 487 or almost 488? Like, what are you on about? Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Hilk. I love how you said you weren't going to play it again, but can't take the game out the goat. Oh my god. That's crazy. Can't wait to see that start. If you come back with Champion Dro, that'd be huge. Oh, scrub the speed. Ah, was bad. Oh, okay. Oh, almost, okay. Yeah, I don't think a 487's ever been done before then. Yeah, it'll be crazy. Just like that one box alone will be huge. Because I don't think that's a split which has ever been seen before. 20 Tanuki bit, oh my gosh, yeah. That would really show that like it's more than just like that will be like the peak of like Tanuki boot skill. That's why I want to get 11-643, because that will have multiple stair boosts, and then it will have the edge grind at the end. But it would need a perfect run up to the edge grind. Because I still think the 3, 4, 6, 8 boxes, which I got during that grind, are probably like the best splits I've ever got. Like the 4, 6, 8 box on 11-6 is better than the run itself. Which is why I'm really annoyed that I wasn't able to get like the 11-6 without it. Yeah, if Hilt gets 115, then I can remake that edit for him. Because the whole point is that it would still work. Like a new strat would be the one which dethrone 116. Or like he could just rip it off and make the edit himself, like as you said. Or he just doesn't have to make the edit at all. Like, you know, you don't need to make an edit for a Switch run. You don't need to make an edit for this run for all I care, but like, it's just something fun which we do. Right, let's try this with the backup strat. Oh no. I'm trying to think what other levels. We're really running out. I do want to go back to 9-8 at some point. Because I felt 9-8 had like 1 or 2 more seconds to give when I stopped grinding that, when I got the tied record. Oh, look at this. How is that worked? That was definitely pace. It's not even that it's no edit runs get the views. The only reason why edit runs don't get views is because the title is just like 1-136, which is not going to bite with the algorithm. So it's the title which isn't getting the views, not the fact that it's the edit. Edits are actually probably better for viewer attention, I would say. If they're good enough. Just if you do a 6-minute intro like you used to do, maybe not. Maybe not. How am I missing my jump count? Awesome, what a legend. Can't wait to see it. That'll be super hype. Yeah, bro, I'm all for it. The IL GOAT himself coming back. I was discussing with Luigi Master, like, we both maybe want to go for, like, 143 on this category as well on Champs. Champs is just one of those levels where, like, whatever time you get, it's going to be a top run. Like, whatever the record is on Champions Road, you can bet your dollar it's in the top 10, like, of that category. It's the best runs, even if it's, like, a 10 years old record. I would still say the best run of all time IL is Champions Road 131 by King Boo. I think that's probably still the best. I mean, I said it was the best back when I did the Luigi Master doc. I think in terms of like historic and like how good something was at the time, I think it's probably the best still. I mean, you could argue maybe 1-237 is up there. I don't know, there's a few, but... Ooh, almost a 387 Piranha there. What is this? Ooh. But no, a 10X on Switch would probably be even better. I mean, what was special about that 131 is that it was a 5-second untimed Champions Road. I mean, that was be a 111 on Switch. Like, hello, you might be talking about the new GOAT run. Or 111. Just imagine a title which says X-X 111. That'd be like the most crazy title ever. Even a 1-1-5 with the strategy is going to be huge. Like, but I could just see a 1-1-1 happening. Like, the fact that LM thinks 1-1-2 is maxed as well is just funny. Like, what do you think max would be? I reckon it's a 108. I know you said you used to be nuts. You used to think sub 100 was possible. Like, do you still think that? I mean, you're the one who's doing the strats, and you've already picked up a second in the first 13 seconds of the level. So, I don't know. Do you think you can get somehow 8% faster than the record? Maybe if there's a way to like, not just maybe if there's a way to skip the pipe before the cannon section, so the laser section. I don't know. Is there a death plane? Is there a way to get enough speed to? I mean, I guess. I mean, if, let's put it this way: if sub 100 happened, it would. It'll be a bigger deal than a 1-1x any percent. Unlike, you know, all the any percent fanboys can hate me, but like a sub 100 Champions Road, I don't care how much I've slandered the Switch ILs in the past and about how bullshit the Switch is and like how dumb Tanuki Boosts are, but a sub 100 Champions Road, honestly, would be like the greatest thing on either version of the game. Like, but like, which could ever happen. Like, 100%. Like, it would just be so monumental. I reckon you should try to segment it first, Tilk. If it's like really like one of your passion projects, like if you really care about it, segment it. Get your 487. Then segment, like, you know, how each section would go. And then once you got it all together, see what it sums to. Let's say it's a 105, 106, and okay, you know that you've got 9 seconds to play with. Oh, that's crazy. We sort of miss this positive thinking in the community because LM's very conservative. Like, he never thinks stuff is possible and then he will somehow get it still. But, like, just imagine, like, if he thought stuff was possible, like, he'd probably have even crazier times than he already has. Yeah, you gotta segment it, mate. That's the good thing about the Switch, you can segment stuff. Like, Wii U, you can't. Yeah. Even try to see if you've got like a practice ROM or something you can do as well. Like, see if you can like mod in, because I'm telling you, like, the reason why Champions Road for the longest amount of time was my best IL is because I segmented that whole thing. Like my 152, I think it was initially, was like so ahead of its time because like I segmented the whole thing. I practiced Thank You Skip religiously. I practiced every section. And then like same with my 145, like I just practiced every section. I practiced getting 145s from the middle. I practiced getting 145s from water skip. I practiced trying to get 480 starts. I practiced the skip on I literally practiced every section. Oh, this is quick. Oh, come on. I know how to avoid those. That was a 27 pace. Back to back. That was even quicker. Like, that was borderline 26 pace. That was very quick. I can't believe I got back-to-back 27 paces. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't, like, I would love to see Tasses as well. Like, it'd be crazy enough seeing, like, with what I've seen Mizu do, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you can Champions Road Tacit in, like, 70 seconds. Or something ridiculous. 1-19. I really want to, like... I'm really interested to, like, know what the task times would be for Glitchless, though. Because, like, it's not something you can just break. I mean, it kind of is, I guess. Because you have got, like, edge grinds, but... I'm just thinking, like, what levels would actually... Yeah, control moon jumps, momentum spins. Like, that's the thing which I think could be the most broken. Like, I don't know if you've seen, I guess it's on the 2-1 3-star tasks. I think they have a momentum spin after star 3. And momentum spins are just so cool. Like, you get so much speed and then you can literally chain that into a spin jump. And then keep the speed while spin jumping with extra height. It's like crazy. There'll be a lot of places on this category where, like, momentum spins would help. Like, as I was saying to Galumba earlier, like, 1-135 would probably be possible with a momentum spin. Like, forget 36. Yeah, literally. I really wish that the spin jump was a button and not a spin. Like it is on Mario Maker. It would literally make this game a lot more enjoyable to play. And I wish there was more uses for the other jumps, like side flips and ground pound flips and stuff. But they're just too cumbersome. Like, there's only one level I've ever used a side flip on, like on the vanilla game. And that's 2-2. I can't believe I pasted 26 already, though. Like, this level has potential. Maybe I just turn this into my new grind. You know what? I actually might. Yeah, I might, because I was going to use one of my edit ideas on 7-5, but it makes more sense to do it here. I think. I might look at 7-5 still, before we end the stream. I think I'm going to go for 5-626. That's my next top one. I think it will be a top 2 overall. If I pull it off. I think it's better than 1-3. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe a top 6. Top 7. But it would be my best run for sure. Cheers for sharing the link. What's going on here? Oh my god, the strats. I'm getting this boost quite consistent. I think I'm going to try for 26 quickly. Because once I knew like the strat of looking down after the checkpoint, it only took 4 hours to get 27 after getting the 28. It wasn't actually that bad of a grind. The only bad bit was when I didn't look down before the checkpoint. It took me like 18 hours just to get 28. And it was like so painful. But then after that, it was actually not that bad of a grind. So, I don't know, maybe I should see how long it takes to juke 27 and then from there, see if 26 is viable. I mean, LM was saying 26 was possible, like, as soon as he got the 27. Which is rare for him. Normally, he's, like, quite conservative. So I'm not getting any boosts at the moment. Come on, give me the boost. I'm going through a bit of a drought at the moment. Right, let's see if I can get back-to-back boosts again. Or not. At the end of Champions Road, the water thing. Do you mean the end of Champions Road? Do you mean like before the lasers? On top of the water thing? Like there might be a way to there's a way to travel through water quicker. Like if you, I think it's the same mechanic on Switch as well. If you watch me and Luigi Masters 8-5, 82s, like what you can do is if you neutral through water when you enter with speed, you can keep your speed through water. So there might be a way if you get a lot of upward speed with a moon jump. If you neutral into the water, you can phase to the top quicker. That's my theory anyway. Because like if you long jump into water and neutral, like don't press any input, you can get momentum through water, which is what me and Luigi Master do to get our 8-5 82s. Because it's needed for it. So I'm just wondering if you can somehow chain like a moon jump with a lot of upwards velocity. Unfortunately, like, you're not really going to get too much upward velocity compared to something like 11-5. It's a shame there's not like a setup which could like give you a big moon jump like that. Yeah, I think climbing is slower. Like, I think climbing was like, we retimed it and the climbing was like pretty much the same speed as like the itemless entry me and Luigi Master do. So if there's a way you can like moon jump into that entry and get a bit more upward speed, then I think that's faster than the catsuit. But you probably want to damage boost it anyway, so you probably do want a catsuit. Unless you have like a double Tanuki, which is crazy. No, but you need the Tanuki for, you need the catsuit for that ant section anyway. So you probably should just be doing it with catsuit. Yeah, the 5 Captain Toad TAS is nuts, isn't it? It's 43 seconds, isn't it? I remember when 5 Captain Toad 46 was record on Wii U, and I thought it was like perfect. Because I could only get 48. But that TAS was nuts. Okay, I'm not getting any boosts now, which is a bit annoying. So I was getting quite a few earlier. And I was actually pacing 26. Yeah, that man's 44 now, I know, it's crazy. It's like almost like a frame perfect 43, isn't it? It's not even like a mid 43. And King Boo is just the goat of Captain Toads, but LM's pretty good as well. Like some of King Boo's runs on Captain Toad Treasure Tracker are just nuts. I don't know if I saved my runs from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I don't know if I've got them uploaded somewhere. I don't think it's on YouTube though. It might have been unstreamable, which would be a shame. Actually, I'll see if I've got it on my Cyberscore. Have I got my Captain Toad Treasure Tracker runs? If so, where have I uploaded them to? Submissions. All ranked submissions. Oh no, I've just got... Yeah, I don't think I've got any of the runs saved. I think they might have all been on site. It might have all been streamable. That's a shame. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean you want to get up there? I'm sure there's a way. Are you saying that you just run out of cap climb? You should do a 2-controller speedrun. See if you can bobble your way up there. Unrestricted any percent aisles. Well, I might call the stream in a bit, but I think I've got a plan for my new top 1. I might go 5-6. I just feel like in 26 is quite easily. I don't know. Come on, give me a boost. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, we're gonna get to 333 attempts and we'll call it a stream. Call it a stream. But nah, this is probably the perfect level for the edit I have in mind to use one of the songs I want to use, so I think I'll soldier on with this. I thought that should have been the boost, but no. Just inconsistent. Again, I thought that could be the boost, but no. Hello? No damage boost? Okay. Didn't realise that was a thing. An invisible wall, oh no, that's a shame. The devs wanted to stop Hilk from breaking the game. Is it faster at the ending just to Tanuki boost straight to the flag rather than go down that slide? I'm just wondering if you can get a 5 ending. You might be able to save like another second at the ending just by doing that. Now I think about it. You can probably save 1 or 2 seconds during the thank you skip. And then like about 5 seconds during the lasers. Here we go, finally got the boost. Slow run though. Well, it didn't take me 18 hours. That's progress. I don't know how... mid 28. Yeah. It was quite slow though. It was quite slow. I still think 26 is out there. I was pretty quick though. Literally took me about half an hour to get that time. And it's still like rated in my top 30, I think. No, probably top 40. Right, last few runs. See if I can dupe a 27. Oh, another pace. Oh, that was juicy, but not quite. No boost. Let's play it out. What pace is this? Oh no, pretty slow. Yeah, I'll play in a bit longer. Might play until I'm on just under 300 dives because I'm getting a few boosts now. Slow. Yeah, that'll be huge. That level has not seen progress in a while. So best of luck with that. Can't wait to see it. It'd be awesome to see something. I got a low 28 Galumba on cam. If you want to like rerun like 2 minutes. It was a pretty bad run though. Like I've had a pace which is a whole second faster already. So good progress, considering it's what, a 94 rated time, like in my top 40 still. Got it within about half an hour. And like I know the laser pattern now quite easy. I know the jump pattern for 27, so like it's just a lot nicer grind than last time out. That was a 26 pace. That was definitely a 26 pace. That boost was insane. It's probably like top 3 boosts I've ever had. Just too much speed there. If I can control that, then that's like huge. Oh my days, I'm not getting any speed now. Give me the boost. If it was just like a mod which gave me a boost every run, I think I would have got 26 by now. Technically pace for maybe 27. No, not really. What, do you think it looked like a 27? Because I thought it could have been a 27 when I initially did it, right? It looked really good. Or do you saying it should have been a 29? I don't know what you mean by that reaction. Because like it felt like a 27, but like at the same time it was a pretty slow start. So I don't know if you mean it should have been a 29. I don't know. Because I've got like I start a whole second faster than that. So I could probably mid to low 27 with like a 387. Like mid section. Yeah, I just don't know. If you think that 28 looks shit, then yeah, you can just go for 27. It shouldn't be that hard for you. Because you were always good at that back bit. When you say barely 28, it felt low, no? Are you saying it was high? I thought it felt mid-low. It looked like it'd be 29. I don't think so, mate. I thought it was like, it felt like a 27. Or like a mid-28. It was still terrible at the start. I mean, the start's just a bit luck. But luckily I'm used to that. I've done a lot of grinds which have a lot of luck at the start. 10-1. Cough cough. Heck, I've even done grinds which have luck right at the end, like 10-6. Yeah, if you just frame count it. I don't know, did you think it was high? Because if it's high, then maybe 26 is a bit hard in length. But I mean, I say that. I still know it's going to be a top 2. That's why I just have no pressure. Like, even if I'm on the God run, I'm just going to assume it's 27 pace. So I'm just going to YOLO it. Which is a good position to be in. Because right now I don't think I can pace 26 properly. So I may as well just YOLO every run. Which I think has a chance. And then if I die, then like So what? I've missed out on another 27. I've already got one, so it's not that deep. Like this, like, yeah, not enough speed. Could have still maybe 27. I don't know, probably 28. Forward, back to back. See, again, like, do I go left side? Yeah, I think I'm going to go left side when I get that much speed. I'm over 3 in a row. And I've thrown it. I've thrown 3 in a row. Oh my god. 4 in a row? No, I've lost the angle now. Can't be. I literally got 3 boosts in a row though. What the hell? This grind's crazy. I'm literally getting it 1 in 10. 1 in 10 runs is quite good odds with this. It used to be a 1 in 50 for me. Another one. Oh my god, no damage boost. Give me it. Like, bro, the whole point is going to line me up. So I can get a 387 damage boost. And then I can see that I'm on pace. Really? That high? So it was like 20th or something. Or even sub 20. 33rd is pretty diabolical. What do you mean you don't know what you're thinking? What about? Okay, I'm back to getting rubbish consistency. Where is the boost? Where is the boost? I'm always doing these runs which have a dumb gimmick. I mean, no, you didn't even get pretty close. You were pacing 75. Just your ending is slow. Like, just, you have to see how me and Luigi Master treat it like a Captain Toad level. Like, our lines are very, very clean. The fact you got 76 and you weren't really optimizing your movement just shows that you can definitely 75. Like, just how clean, look at how clean, like, me and Luigi Master's runs are. Especially mine, like, because I don't have the speed which you and Luigi Master have. So when I got 76, I had everything, like, crisp clean. Like, I was jumping corner to corner, minimizing the amount of move I got. Like, you even lost your run speed at the end of the level. Like, what? You lost, like, 3/10 just on that mistake. So, yeah. You could definitely 75. 100%. Slow. Oh my god, if it wasn't for 1-3, you would actually be close to unswide sweeping World 1. That's crazy to think about. That actually would be like the greatest achievement. Like, it's actually a shame that Luigi Master had to tie that. Just imagine untied sweeping that level, like World 1 of all worlds. I'm just thinking, is there any other world which can still be untied swept? I mean, World 4 is obviously always the obvious candidate. I'd say World 4 can be untied swept apart from probably 4-3. I think that's max. 1-4 can be untied. I can see a 98. Can World 3 still be untied? No. 3-4. Everything else I think can budge. Maybe 3-5's max, I'm not sure. Yeah, everything else can budge. And then World 5. 5-3 won't budge. 5-7 won't budge. World 6 can probably be untied swept. Apart from maybe 6-4. But I don't know, there could be a way to get 69. But like, what? How are you going to get 1-332? That's the problem. World 7, I think, could probably be untied swept still. I don't think there's anything which is maxed. Actually, no. Maybe 7-3 is max. Everything else has got a lot of room though in that world. And then 8 probably. Ooh. You need to like jump off the Goomba. Which could be possible. Like, it would need some sort of manip. But you're right, it's pretty impossible at the moment. I don't think any world can be actually untied swept again. I think my World 4 untied sweep was the last time. Unless Luigi Master had an untied sweep somewhere which I forgot about. I don't think he did. Slow. Yeah, I think the only shot of untied sweeping again is World 4. I don't think he did. I don't think anyone's actually untied. I think I'm the only I mean, yeah, it was my category for like God knows how long. I think I'm the only person to have held an untied sweep. Like, excluding the lettered levels. Oh, I could have had speed there. I think I'm the only person since 2023 to have held one. There you go. The one thing I have over everyone else. Even so, all my times are like washed now. Yeah, somebody's best shot of untied sweeping is definitely World 4 though. Technically, you could untied sweep World 2. Even so, 2-castle is going to be a bit of a pain. But I'd see 2-532. I see 2-130. I see 2-433. That would be really dumb though. To Untied Sweep World 2. Because it's like the most optimized world already. I'm pretty sure everything on World 2 now is like above 94 tier. Yeah, like. Oh no. He has a whole crown sweep. So did me. Yeah, I did. Huge. This is so bad. $2-532 would be a sick top 1. I reckon it could still be top 1. Or maybe top 2. Yikes. Right, last few runs. Bro, I'm not even getting the backup boost at this point. This is pretty grim. See if I can get 3 in a row again to end the stream. That was pretty pog. How's it going, Hill, on Champions Road? Just get a brother. That's what Luigi Master does. 39 is definitely out there. I reckon 38 is possible. That level just has so much untapped potential. Especially if you, like, as you said, mod it. Helps, lol. No, slow. Still trying. Pog. Good luck. Oh my god, get them to like all touch screen at the same time. That's crazy. Oh, give me a break. Please, when you give me 26 pace, stop overspeeding. Oh my god, that's so slow. Well, we should get them to speedrun this category too. You might need to once I leave Galumba. Like, your only competition will be your brothers and sisters. You're gonna have to do a Brandy the Master and start pretending that your sister set a better time than you. And put on the board. So anyway, you'll get competition. Yeah, I appreciate the good luck. The 4-sibling strap. Go on. What about the secret top one? 10-560. I think 10-560 is like not even top 40 anymore, which is crazy. But I'm telling you, it's secret top 1. Okay, not quite. Did I get no speed in the second part? Like, that was like, what? That was pretty grim. Like, I made the skip as well. I thought I was at least a 28. This is not happening. Still, that 28 is technically the best run I got in the stream, 94 to it, because I've only got a bunch of 38s otherwise. And 1-1, which is 92 tier. Nice. Ooh, slope boosts. .exe has stopped working. Only the Kamek stuff on the client is slow with Tanuki. Can't you switch to Katsu for that section? Or are you literally gonna hoard 2 Tanukis and try to do the whole thing with Tanuki? That's why I said segment it, because if you can get segments which are quicker, then you've got a proof of concept. Damn, each section is faster with Tanuki. There you go, the Tanuki apocalypse is here. Slow. Ah! Oh, okay, but you don't want to switch it too much. Yeah, that's fair enough. Come on, give me boosts. Nice. Right, I've done like 100 lives more than I said I would, so I think it's time to end the stream. Yeah, it's great to have you back, Hilk. It's really cool that you're doing this little project. So, can't wait to see how it works as I choke another pace. Yeah, keep me updated. Let me know send me some of the clips as well. I'd love to see some of these segments as you build it together. Even a proof of concept of like a 115 or a 114 would be so hype. Let alone like a 10X, so can't wait. Yeah, let me know how the segment goes. You know where to find me. I'm still on Discord. Oh my god. The only good thing about this IL is that it only needs to be perfect for about 20 seconds. Just need one stroke of Galumba level luck, and then boom, 26. Yeah, you too, bro. Great seeing you. Have a nice night. See you soon. Yeah, I can't wait for the legendary Hilk run. Right, the final live count will be 180, then I'll end stream. It's 180. Yeah. 10 more runs. See if I get 2 boosts. No, that's slow. That's speed, but not when I needed it. There we go. Oh, that was good pace. That's a shame. That was a very good pace. Back to back. Ooh, I don't know what was going on there. Could have been something. Back to back to back. No, not quite. Let's play it out though. Oh no. 5 more runs. It's 4 more runs. Three more runs. Two more runs. One more boost. Come on, let's go. One more run. Can we end with a boost? Or will we have to end the stream with no boost? We'll include 180. What? No harm in allowing one more run. Good night. Yeah, I know. Alright, and on that note, we will end the stream.